Thank you. Good afternoon, parents, grandparents, administrators, faculty, friends, and graduates of Corunna High School, class of 2012. 11 years ago, I stood on this stage and welcomed everyone to the 2001 commencement ceremony as president of my class. I see not much has changed in the last decade or so. Once again, the administrators are sitting behind me, anxiously awaiting the conclusion of my speech. The faculty are sitting in the back of the gym, rolling their eyes, wondering why I've once again been trusted with the microphone. And just like in 2001, I stand before the graduates, sweating profusely, hoping to be considered cool. A few years ago, a British mathematician decided to fill his bathtub with M&Ms. He figured out that an average-sized bathtub would hold about 1 million M&Ms. I want you to imagine that we had 9 bathtubs sprawled out on the stage up here, all filled with red M&Ms. 1 million per tub. Except somewhere in those 9 bathtubs, I hid 1 green M&M. That 1 green M&M represents each one of you among all the other people that call Michigan home. Now imagine we go to the largest public space in Shiawassee County, the Walmart parking lot, and we lay out 7,000 bathtubs, all full of 1 million red M&Ms. Except somewhere amongst those thousands of bathtubs is a single green M&M. That single green M&M is representative of each individual on this planet. You are 1 in 7 billion. Yet we know that an individual can change the world. Just look at such names as George Washington, Martin Luther King Jr., Abraham Lincoln, Gandhi, and Justin Bieber. One person can change the world. 1 single green M&M. So how do you make sure your green candy shell shines brightest? How do you change the world? I've composed 7 simple rules to live by. Consider them your guide to be the brightest, most eye-catching little green M&Ms that you can be. Rule 1, provide a service for the world. Live your life for others, not for yourself. You have grown up in a world that is full of self-indulgence, a world that holding the door open for someone else, pulling off to the side of the road during a funeral procession, or saying please to a waitress in a restaurant is often looked at as old-fashioned, out of touch, or simply forgotten altogether. So I ask you graduates to serve others while also following your own dreams. In today's world, there are infinite possibilities for you to find happiness, to find a way to serve, and for you to make a contribution to society. And we need all of you to find your path of service, to develop your joys and passions, and to match them to the world's needs. Rule 2, stop looking for your reward. In our politically correct world, we are saturated by the everybody is a winner mentality that is weakening our culture. Not all 7 billion of us are going to get a blue ribbon or a trophy for everything we do. Your mother doesn't owe you a thank you for doing things that you should have done on your own, just like your college professors and employers aren't going to give you high fives and bonuses for doing everyday tasks. As good as we feel when we accomplish something, we must also be disciplined enough to do things because it's what's expected of us. Some of life's biggest rewards come in a form that is not measurable. Those will be the rewards that will make the biggest impact on your life. Rule 3, don't make the world worse. The world is full of bright, industrious people who have made the world worse. They have used their God-given talents and intelligence for their own benefit, instead of looking out for their fellow man. Ask yourself, graduates, if we don't do something to change the trend of selfishness in society, then who will? Think about the future and what kind of world you want your children to grow up in. How will the world look when it's you up in those bleachers watching your kids walk across this stage? Will it look worse simply because we pass the buck to another generation? Or will it look better because we as individuals made this a better place to live? Rule 4, make fools of yourselves. Not in a break the law, embarrass your parents kind of way, but never be afraid to look stupid. This is how you will learn. You will fail. We all do. Don't be afraid to take chances and grasp opportunities as they arise. Go skydiving, wear your bikini to the beach even though your belly button is the size of an orange, Belt out your favorite Adele song with the windows rolled down, and don't be afraid to try something you never thought you would. At the very least, you'll have a great story to tell. Rule 5, leave Corunna. I really wasn't expecting that. I know this is going to come to a shock to some of you, but there is a whole new world awaiting you outside of Shiawassee County. Talk to your parents and grandparents. You'll be surprised. They've probably done some pretty cool things you didn't even know about. Go copy them or do the things they always wish they could have. Corunna is only a tiny dot on the map, and you will never experience the world in Shiawassee County. So leave, but please come back. Because while Corunna may not be the world, you'll soon find there isn't any other place like it on earth. Rule 6. Rule 6, don't forget each other. Every adult in this room will tell you that you will tend to grow apart from this day forward. However, the adults in this room didn't grow up with Facebook and the MySpace and the Tweeter. So stay connected. Stay in contact with one another. In a world of uncertainty, you will all need to lean on each other. Look to each other for support, lend a helping hand to your neighbor, and know that you have spent some of the best years of your life with the people sitting around you. And finally, Rule 7. Don't be circus animals. Circus animals do tricks in order to get rewarded with bananas, peanuts, and little fish. I'm not an expert on monkeys, but I don't believe that somewhere out in the Amazon rainforest is a pack of monkeys that have an intrinsic desire to put on mini ballet outfits, smash cymbals together, and ride around in circles on unicycles. I hate to spoil it for all of you, but they do those things for the peanuts. We laugh, but think about society and how we interact with each other, at our jobs and with our families. Many of us are just like the skirt-wearing, unicycle-riding, cymbal-smashing monkeys. We go against our own dreams and our own values just to get a reward, just to get a pay raise or a promotion. I challenge all of you to live your life outside of the circus ring, to make decisions based on the needs of the world, your dreams, your family's well-being, and society's goals, not based on dollar signs. Well, folks, there you have it. Just follow these 7 rules and you will never have any problems in life, and you will be the best little green M&Ms ever. Just kidding, you'll have problems, I promise. The important thing is to try your best, stay true to yourself, and never forget where you came from. Corunna is a good place to call home. I may be biased because I've spent 21 of the 29 years of my life in the Corunna public school system, but I think this is a great place to be. You probably don't realize that now, or would never admit to it, but you have all been privileged to have grown up here. Now it seems I'm starting to lose some of you to boredom, and I've talked myself into being hungry. Remember to be the best little green M&Ms that you can be and make the world a better place. Congratulations, graduates, and good luck.